This video is for the Sag full moon that's coming up at the end of May of this month, 2024. We're going to have a Sag full moon. I have already shuffled and pulled what I intended to pull was 3 cards, but I pulled 5. The first one is no. Take charge and action. Courage and bravery. And the bonus, holy love and surrender. So I feel like this full moon, if you've ever met someone with a Sag moon, you know that they're very honest. They are very direct. So it's kind of like they have no filter between their brain and what comes out of their mouth. So be for sure that whatever they are thinking, they're going to say it. And sometimes it can come off a little harsh, and not everyone appreciates the truth or the truth being delivered in that way. So I feel like this full moon, we might be getting no's, maybe a stop, a halt, or maybe somebody gives you a no because, you know, it's not the right time, or for whatever the reason. But you will know the reason, because like I said, Sag moons are very direct and truthful, and they will tell you, and there is no filter. So you will get that no. How you get that no, how it's delivered to you, will be in a Sag way. So it may be a little rough, but again, I feel like with the Sag moon, the delivery will be rough, but it will come off as though when you get that no and they tell you, you know, because of so and so and so, it'll all make sense, and you'll be like, that makes sense. But you didn't have to tell me like that, because that's just a little rough. That's you know, you could have told me another way. But I get what you're saying. You just could have told me a different way. So again, I feel like it's a no, but it's not a harsh no. It's not, you'll understand it when you get that no, or when you get that stop, or that response. Take charge and action. Again, this full moon is kind of redirecting you, and maybe it's a pivot in your direction, or maybe a thought or an idea where you are being given a no, but it's also redirecting you, and it's also giving you new ideas as to where you're heading to, where you're going. And I feel like it'll give you motivation. Like this full moon will give you motivation to move forward with whatever it is that you're planning on moving forward, or for the next month or so. So I feel like even though this is a full moon and it is an ending, I feel like it is a beginning to this full moon, this Sag full moon, because Sagittarius is a very is a fire sign, and it initiates and it continues to burn, and it, you know, it doesn't always finish what it starts, but it will, you could be for sure it will start something. It's the initiator, it's the instigator. So, and then the other one is courage and bravery. So again, this full moon will ask you to be courageous and brave, because maybe what you're receiving wasn't what you intended to receive, or in the way that you intended to receive it, but you understand why you're being given this answer, this situation, this, you know, whatever it is that you're receiving for this new moon, or even an ending for this new moon. You understand. I feel like with this full moon, there'll be an understanding of why, because you'll get that reason, you'll get that answer right away. Like I said, Sagittarius moons do not cut around the corner, or no. So I feel like that is the energy that we're getting for this full moon, where it's straight to the point and you understand it. The delivery might have been a little harsh, but you understand. And then holy love. I feel like holy love and then surrender. I feel like, again, you'll understand it and you may not agree with it but all the way, but you'll understand it, and you'll be able to pivot from whatever is being stopped, or whatever is being delayed. Yeah, I feel like this full moon is going to be very powerful and intentional in the way that things work out, and there will be no gray area. It's either a yes or a no, and like you saw, we got a no, but there'll be no question as to, well, why didn't this work out? No, you'll know right there and then, and you'll be able to pivot knowing the reasons why it didn't work out, which I feel like that's a much better situation to be in, instead of not knowing why something didn't work out and having to work your way through different reasons, or different reasons why something didn't work out. So, and overall, I feel like this will bring you up to the next level, to even though, like they say, like sometimes a closed door leads to another path, or another open door. So I feel like this will raise you to a different level, to a different perspective, and there is no around the bush, there is no confusion, because again, like I said, this full moon is very direct, it's honest, it's truth. This didn't work out, or this didn't because A, B, and C, and from there you can take action and take charge, because you already know why it didn't work out, or why something is happening, and you can reorganize and do what it is that needs to be done. So that is what I got, and I hope you guys have a good Sagittarius full moon. Let me know how it goes.